Yo guys, it's Up Shadow here, and welcome back to Space Engineers, where we are working on the Plow. We should name this vehicle, technically speaking. Anyway, so what we're working on today in specific is, well, the connector is already up there. Now we need a corresponding connector piece to our factory, obviously. And also, I think I need to fix that hole, because otherwise I'm gonna land down the hole. I'm pretty sure about that. So, let me go grab some material here. Check how our resources are looking like. Very good, actually. We've got a lot of steel. Lovely. Alright, let me patch up the hole first, because that's the most glaring problem right now. Or, well, it's not... It has not been a real problem up until now, but I predict it's gonna be one, because I know myself. I'm a dumbass, so rather prepare for this than just let it happen. That's the advantage if you know you're an idiot, then you can at least prepare accordingly, right? That's why it's better to know that you don't know anything than to not know that you don't know anything. Or something like that. That's how the thing goes, right? Okay, here we go. I think we still want like an access, a little one, but just make it so we don't fall into like a tremendous big hole. There we go. That should be enough. Like this we can at least enter and exit, right? And the main part of the hole is covered, so it should be alright. Oh yeah, by the way, actually, I wanted to check something real quick. To the production panel! Tools. We cannot make one of these, but... Oh, we're missing silver, aren't we? Otherwise we could make a proficient welder. I was just wondering. Just wondering if that was a possibility. Also, there's an unknown signal, and I'm not quite sure since when it's been there and when it will despawn. Should we check it out? Maybe. Hold on. I want to weld this first before we do anything else. Also, I said I wanted to make the connector system, so I shouldn't like start 17 different projects and then not finish any of them. Because I know that I tend to do that. Often. Not only in games, but in life in general. I get like obsessed with like 17 things, then I start all of them, and then after like 2 weeks I'm like, yeah, not really that interested anymore. It's kind of a quirk, but you know. You learn to live with that. But as long as I'm focusing on one thing, it's gonna be fine. Come on, well, faster, you bastard. There we go. Oh, Jesus, again? Should we make some more steel plates, perhaps? Let's see. Let's make 100 more. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, good. I just wondered if we still had enough, but we do. We obviously do, which is nice. Again, I think really now we're at a point where we're comfortable with most resources, or at least the basic resources. Obviously silver, I don't think we haven't found any silver yet. Gold we did, but silver I don't think so, right? Let me check my GPS data here. No. Silver would be... Oh, wait. AG? AG is silver. Argentum, right? Ha! Where is that then? Is that over there? Let me deactivate the others, otherwise I will not be able to see this. that's over there. Alright, you know what? Let's go and get some silver, get some better tools in here. I think with silver we'll probably be able to make all the level 2 tools, right? I mean, that will be sweet. We'll make everything a little bit faster. Let's hop in this baby. And off we go! Wait, where was it? Oh, over there. Actually, that's in the direction of the unknown signal as well. So, I guess we'll swoop by the unknown signal and then continue further to the gold and silver. And I guess we get off both resources, potentially. I mean, if we're there already, we might as well, right? I'm not sure if we're gonna need gold right away, but you know, it's always so nice to have like a little stockpile of potential useful resources, so you know. Also, I'm always keeping watch while I'm recording Space Engineers, because this is the game that has given me the most trouble recording in forever. I'm not sure if it's the game's fault or if somehow my recording software has problem with this game. Well, that would also mean it's the game's fault, kinda. But you know what I mean. I think it's rather software, my recording software related than actual Space Engineers related. AKA, I don't think Space Engineers can change something that works correctly, but you know. I think right now it's okay. There's like a weird symptom where like the video and the audio will somehow get out of sync and it will start skipping frames like crazy, and that will basically then look very, very strange and weird.
Critical.
It's a normal drone. A zombie rifle. Oh. The thing is, I cannot really look at that because I think we need a medical station for us to change our appearance, right? Huh, I don't think I have a zombie rifle yet. I want to see what that looks like. So, where is the cargo container? There's normally a cargo container on these. Is it below? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Aha! Ooh, some construction components and computers. Not saying no to that! That's a little bit of iron ore saved, you know? Free resources are free resources after all, aren't they? So, I'm not shunning free resources. Also, I'm not quite sure, since I always play creative, and when I play creative, I completely deactivate anything naturally spawning, meaning no meteorites, no drones, no random encounters. And therefore, I cannot even remember when the last time was when I had like a random, like a spaceship encounter, you know? Because I remember back in the day, there was sometimes like a spaceship, I think from the workshop, could spawn in, or maybe it was a predefined pool of like ships, could spawn in your world, like a desolate ship that you could then either you know, just scavenge, or you could just pilot it, you know? And I remember I had that like years ago, but since I don't play that much survival with that enabled, it's been a while since I had something like that, so yeah. I wonder if we'll find one of those. Okay, so since fuel is critical, it is very important that we dig these tunnels in a way that we can actually get back up again. That is an important thing. Otherwise, we'll have to tear up a lot of earth to actually get out again, which is not really what I want to do. Thing is, we should descend far quicker to actually get to the gold, so I'm doing like these little snake lines going back and forth. So we can waste some space here. There we go. 12 meters. This is going to be a pain to walk out again, but you know. What don't you do for gold, right? Also then, I guess from here we can directly continue to silver. Ah! Gold! Gold! Haha! Looks very cool. That actually reminds me, I don't think I've ever encountered gold in a creative world since like a long time. So that's the first time I actually see this updated texture. Looks way better than the cheese yellow, like super bright texture. Also makes it a bit harder to spot because before they changed that texture, basically you would just fly near asteroids and then for some reason the way this was loaded, the voxels were loaded, it would load in the ore first and then you would see like flashes of bright yellow in the distance and you knew, yeah, that is gonna be gold. So they changed that. I like that. It looks way more realistic this way. Because normally ores are not just like a concentrated, like a mass of that ore in the ground, you know? It is embedded in stone, and then you have to melt it out of the stone. That is how it's supposed to be, right? Although that's kind of weird, since iron ore is still, well, iron ore. It still looks kind of the same. It looks a little bit better, but yeah, you know. Now I wonder how silver is looking, and platinum. Because since, yeah, I'm playing a lot of creative, I'm not really concerned with mining. Sometimes I will, like, build mines where I see resources, I will build a mine on top, you know. But, I'm not actually gonna mine there. I'm just like, oh yeah, here one could build a mine here, and mining vehicles, but then I'm never gonna use them. Right now I'm actually working on a big, well, I don't want to call it a project, because I'm not, like, planning it or something, but I just started something on a creative server, like a huge thing. Let's say a city, a huge city. And maybe I'm gonna show it one day if it actually turns out to be something interesting. Because right now it's a bit overwhelming and I'm working with a lot of new mods that I've never worked with before.
Inventory full.
So, not sure this is gonna turn out well, but I'm having fun. Let's put it that way. Alright, can we get out of here without jetpack? Probably, right? Yeah. Well done. Good digging. So I think one full load of gold and one full load of silver will be sufficient for our purposes, for the tools. And it will probably also work for a little bit more than that, but, you know, we can always return, right? That's the beauty. That's kind of interesting. Almost completely scraped by that. Alright, now we're going in this direction, apparently. Might run into some... Oh, that was weird. Might run into some more gold along the way. Now we just need to dig deeper, basically, so I'm gonna do some zigzagging again. Or some, like, spiral staircase kind of nonsense. Right. Soon we'll be on the level. The thing is, I lost orientation completely. It might as well be that we're digging upwards again. I couldn't tell. Oh yeah, silver looks also very cool now. Nice. You know, uranium should look like that as well. Like stones and then green glowing stuff in between. That would be awesome. Also, oh, these are stones, most of those. Huh. Very hard to actually differentiate these stones from silver. Very strange. Okay. Oh well, you know, if we get some stones in between, that's actually not terrible, but we'll have enough silver anyway. That's fine.
Inventory full.
Let's see, how much silver did we get? Oh, not even... Okay, maybe I'll come back once more, just so we can fill up our vehicle completely. Jesus, look at this labyrinth. Oh, I almost messed up my ascent there. It's fine. Everything's still okay. Let's see. How much space do we still have? Yeah, we'll go for one more. Since we didn't get that much silver, we'll go for one more. Whoa, whoa, oh. Ah, shortcut. Nice. That's kind of an interesting thing. If I stand right here, could you tell in which direction I'm looking? Or, like, in which direction is the car from here? No fucking idea. I would be so lost on the ground. Jesus. You know, in things like Minecraft or so, at least you have like torches, and then you can do the thing where you place a torch always on the, what is it, like always on the right side or always on the left side, and then you know if the torches are on this side, you're going in, if they're on that side, you're going out. Yeah, the silver is almost indistinguishable from the stone. That is super weird.
Inventory.
Yeah, whatever.
Full.
Let's see.
Full.
Yeah, that will be fine. That will be fine. Let's go. But yeah, here you don't really have these options. It would be kind of cool to have, like, placeable, not blocks, but placeable items. You know, like, I think in Empyrean, there are things like lights. You know, like the like tripods with a light on top. You can place these like everywhere. They're not block grid bound. Stuff like that. Would be cool if you could place more stuff like that. Or yeah, like little torches and stuff like that. That could make the game feel a little bit more non-Minecrafty, so to speak, you know? Well, it doesn't feel Minecraft, but you know what I mean. We'll make it feel a bit more natural and organic. You know, can you just imagine like some battery-powered lights, perhaps? You know, with a little solar panel on top. Then during the day they will charge up, and during the night they will shine. Basically, like lamps designed that they work self-sufficient, but they won't be like super powerful or only very directional. Basically, like spotlights on tripods. You know, so you could go. You will find a mine or a mountainside with ore, and then you drill in, and then every like 100 meters you place one of these down, you know, on the ground, stick it down there, and it will give some light off. That would be kind of cool, right? And there's a lot of stuff you could probably do with these like placeable items, right? Maybe little beacons, and in general, they could do so much more. Maybe like tossable flares, stuff like that. You know, sometimes I get so much ideas for this game, but then I remember with everything they add, it's gonna be harder to bug fix. And I'm like, oh no. I don't know if I could work on Space Engineers. Maybe I would be exactly the person that adds too much features to something and then make it completely collapse. Because things will start to conflict, and then you cannot bug fix it anymore. And then basically you have to rip out everything and rebuild it again from scratch. That's exactly what I would do probably with this kind of game. You know, as a developer, I think sometimes you have to like really restrain yourself, don't you think? Because there's so much, especially if you're like in it in a game with heart blood, you know? If you really feel the game that you're programming, my god, you probably would like to work on this thing for your lifetime and put everything into it. Make it the game, you know? But you can't. It's just not feasible, like from a monetary standpoint, right? So it's probably really hard to restrict yourself to only put in the most important parts, and all these other awesome things that you have planned, you have to kind of say, yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's kind of sad, but yeah, that's how stuff works, right? Cannot always have everything. Alright, so what is it working on? Silver. Very good. So we can make the tools afterwards. Wonderful! Yes! And then we shall... I think we can still construct that... Oh, really? Really? Come on. I hate it when that happens. How is that even possible? You know, I put it in, and I never had that much in my inventory. And then when I take it out again, somehow there's that little bit left? How? How does that work? I am flabbergasted. Oh well. Okay. So, here we go. Let's... That still needs to get in. I think this will... Oh, we have to put this in the... We can put this right in the cargo container. That's fine. Yes. There we... Oh! There we go. So, let's see if we can actually produce the level... What is it? Tier 2 tools? Silver and iron. Let's make a welder. A proficient grinder should also be possible. And a proficient hand drill. Nice! Alright, so, first off, if we want to make one of these connector stations, we need conveyors, obviously. We need a piston. We need a conector. Oh, new thingy falling from the sky. Okay. So since we have placed a windmill on top of this, we'll have to kind of play around a little bit. We have to make a conveyor system go up again, and then on the top we'll have to put the piston going downwards again. So we'll have to do like a little loopy-loop thingy. That's gonna be fine. Okay, what do we need for this? We need interior plates, construction components, small tubes, and motors. What do we need the least of? I think motors, actually. That's very good. Okay. Oh, are the tools ready? Are the tools ready? Didn't even check. Come on. Yes! Look at these. Actually, we'll have to do it like that. Alright, we're completely tier 2 now. Nice. Well, that's kind of annoying that you have to actually switch these out. Although, in one sense, it's actually cool, because then you can switch between different level tools. And you don't even have to, like, equip it and unequip it. Because sometimes, if I'm disassembling something, it's disassembling it too fast, and then it starts to grind the block behind it because it's so fast with the highest level. So in creative, I actually have to weld sometimes I don't like delete blocks. Sometimes I try to grind them away for some reason. Don't ask me why. Oh, that will not work. Don't ask me why, but sometimes it's easier to do it this way than actually deleting the blocks. And then, well, if you use the highest level grinder, I mostly equip the highest level tools anyway in creative, so sometimes you'll want to remove one block and then, you know, accidentally you remove like 5. It's kind of annoying, but you know. How do we do this? Can we just place ladders? Would be kind of cool if you could use ladders without welding them. Although, wait, ladders... Will ladders work? Actually, I think they will work. We'll have to take them off afterwards, because we'll put modules on these things, right? So they will come off. Oh, also, yeah, that will not 100% work, will it? Hold on. Damn it.
Inventory full.
How did that work?
Fuel critical.
Very interesting. I accidentally grinded away the... Oh, fuck.
Inventory full.
There we go. All is expended. How do we do this now? Hold on. I think we have to use hydrogen, but I only have a half a bottle. No, not even half a bottle. Like, third of a bottle left. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't it automatically refill? Oh, there we go. I guess there's no other way then, huh? Fine. And then we'll have to, I think... Oh, we can place it like that. Hold on. Like so. That will be enough. Construction components and motors we need. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Construction motors. Also, we need to produce some more construction components. There we go. Alright. Now, the piston. Now, the reason I put this thing here is, well, it's kind of stupid actually, but because I could just make it like go one higher and then make the bend, it would have been the same result, but yeah, well. Gonna put it like this. And we'll have to place some more of these. What do we need? Small tubes, large tubes, small tubes, computers, and interior plates. Alright, gotcha, gotcha. Let's see. Large tubes, small tubes, which we also need to produce more. Computers and interior plates. Yeah, there's a few things we need to produce here. Interior plates, large tubes, small tubes, more interior plates. Let's go. Oh, like this it has a bit more stability, I suppose. Ah, well. 8 large tubes. Jesus! Fine, prioritize large tube production. 5, 7. Oh. Damn it. 8, there we go. Okay, and then we put a... Oh, we still need to fly. Great. A connector here. Now this should, from the height-wise, this should work, right? I think, at least. Also, we need a shit ton of steel plates. Yeah, a ton of steel plates. Let me put these back. A ton of steel plates. I think some small tubes too, and large tubes, perhaps? No, construction components were missing as well. Alright, let's see if we can reach it without the jetpack. I doubt it. Ah, no. Really? One more small tube? Come on. There we go. Give me the small tube. Thank you. Here we go. Now, of course, we need a control panel, which we actually don't have anymore. I just realized. You know what? I'm gonna put it right here. So there you have a little space where you can step onto the survival kits. That is fine. And then up here will be the control panel where we can get this thing down. Alright, let's see. Control panel. There we go. We need interior plates, of course. You always need the kind of plates that you don't have. If you have steel plates, you will need interior plates. And if you have interior plates in your inventory, guess what? It's steel plates. It's always this way, believe me. Motors, right. Why does this thing need motors? There we go. What I actually really like is that before, these station terminals only had this kind of view, the third-person view. So most of the time I would actually place a pilot seat because it makes me feel a bit more immersed oftentimes if I can look around the station like that. Now they changed it so you have this perspective here as well, which I kind of like, you know? Also, you can also put a script on here, which is cool. What do we do here? The digital clock? Sure. It would be, the best thing would be a camera feed. If they manage to do that in a future update, that's gonna be huge. Because then you can make these these giant control centers with like 17 monitors, you know. Why is it? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be green, not red. Like 15, 20 monitors, all with camera feeds, and you're in the middle, like controlling everything. Would be so freaking cool, right? Speaking of camera feed, maybe we should place a camera. Well, we'll see. Let's just actually drive this thing below it. Let's also gather some stone. I don't think we have any more in the inventory, don't we? Oh, we do. We have some in the connect. Oh, I see a big problem. Well, actually, maybe we can park it backwards. I didn't calculate the solar panels into this equation, but like this it will actually work. Maybe a camera on the vehicle would actually be nice. Then you could totally like in-game park this thing. But then again, it would be awesome if that camera was able to be viewed on the on one of the screens. That would be amazing. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, what we have to take care of is the maximum extension distance of the piston. So for that, we're gonna use this mode here. Otherwise, we'll not be able to see it. Sometimes this third-person mode is really weird. It changes from this to that. I would like to have like a middle ground to this, but okay. Fine, it's gonna be this then. Where's the piston? There we go. So we'll put the maximum distance to 0 right now. You'll see why in a second. And then we're gonna put the piston here. We're gonna... The first command, the main command is gonna be the extend reverse, the reverse command. Then here we're gonna switch lock. And then temporarily right now I'm gonna do the, what's it called? Increase maximum distance, right? And now we can get our piston and we'll say velocity plus. And now if I press 3, it will extend it by half a meter every time. And that, oh, there we go, it's connected. Click. Good. So that is our maximum distance that we can get. So now we need to get, oh, which one is our connector? I think it's this one, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll have to name this one. This one is the connector station, and this is connector, this is the plow connector. So we tell this one to collect all, and that should technically already have worked. I think it did, yeah. Yeah, I think it sucked out the stone. And then after we're finished, we'll unlock and boom. Easy peasy. Now technically we could probably put like an antenna on the station and this thing, and then we could like remote control access this thing, but you know. So let's just park this here, and then we can, you know what, I should like automate this thing. Oh, that would actually be really cool. Oh, hold on, I have an idea. Put I think it would be enough to have a timer block on it. A timer block, and then we say Oh god, do we need a programmable block? Can we say like start the timer, and when the timer starts it will turn on the engine, and then it will slowly just drive forward, and when the timer reaches its end, it will either turn off the engine or just reverse and come back? Oh, that would be so cool. I need to experiment on that. That would be really nice. Then we'll just send it like in one direction. Maybe we'll need to clear some trees. We could maybe even put a saw in front of it. That would probably help, right? Put a saw in front of it that will just cut down trees. Oh, now I have a good idea. Yes, I know what we're doing next. That's what I meant with I have 1,000 projects I want to work on. But that's the next one we're going to do. Okay, so very successful today with this, and upgraded tools, also very good. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we covered the whole. Right. Cool. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.